What's up, YouTube? So on yesterday, we covered about the Nature Boy was arrested. Now we know he was arrested by DeKalb County Police. He was receiving a couple of complaints about human trafficking, a couple of complaints of kidnapping, a couple of complaints of revenge. P word. I'm not gonna say the word. That he's been arrested. One of his followers reported him because she tried to leave the house that they're in. He did not let her leave. That's why he have a kidnapping charge. He have a revenge P word, false imprisonment. He have other charges as well, and they are not allowing him to post bond. And of course, his followers say, "Hey, well, you can always leave. We don't keep you here." And of course, one of his followers, she did an interview and she said she couldn't leave. He literally told me that you can't leave this place. You cannot leave. That she had to have sex with him and she couldn't leave the house. Now, mind you, the news have been covering this as well. They have been going to speak to the followers, and the followers saying, "Hey, we did not. You can leave when you want to leave. It's not a big thing." And I'm just saying here that obviously that Nature Boy, y'all already know his. I'm just gonna call him Nature Boy now by his government because everybody know about Nature Boy. That he's doing this and he's finally caught up with him. This man have been run away from Costa Rica. He has been arrested in Hawaii, and now he's back in Atlanta, just running rapid. You cannot allow yourself doing that to these people running this cult. And of course, the media is saying that he's an alleged sex cult leader. And you can't be doing this. Now, some of the fans or supporters of him said he don't do this, but clearly when you see the live videos, clearly when you see Bingo, he's abusing these women. You clearly see it. So when people say he's not doing it, just do your research. You can just type in Nature Boy name. You will see articles that come up about this man about it. Now, on the other hand, why is these women are so brainwashed that they go and follow a person like the Nature Boy? Why they're so brainwashed that they go into out these places and they follow him knowing that he is not no good. So obviously these are not children. These are grown adults following the Nature Boy, following every word that he said. And he obviously, I told you in the last video, he had told one of the women followers, "Hey, slap her." And she did exactly like pow right there in the face. And I'm like, oh my God, she have complete control of the woman. He have complete control over the man. Now, of course, his followers have been recording him in jail, and they do everything online. And then Dan the Nature Boy was told one of his followers, "Well, can you talk to the sister that saying that I'm doing this and try to talk to her?" So now he's trying to get a witness tampering charge when it comes to this situation. Now, of course, other bloggers have been talking about it. We also have the Neighborhood Talk. They have been talking about it as well, giving their commentary about this. Obviously, the media have picked this up, and this man is definitely in a lot of trouble when it comes to this social media stuff. He's in a lot of trouble when it comes to, because he posts everything. Let me make that perfectly clear. He posts everything on social media. People not understanding that he posts everything on social media, knowing that people are going to come after him. Why do you post everything on social media? One of the YouTubers that have been following this case have posted on their YouTube channel that a detective from DeKalb County is trying to get information about the Nature Boy. Abuse, the main one. He was trying to get to see video footage of Nature Boy abusing the women. And so, of course, obviously these charges is going to stick because he is still in jail right now in DeKalb County, in jail right now. And this is a situation that is not going anywhere. A lot of the fans have a lot of stuff to say about this. Some other supporters said this is long overdue. He definitely needs to be in jail. And I personally believe that he finally are going to go down for this. And also, I was doing some research, and shout out to Nick at Night. She had been really reporting on this. She had also reported on that he have a charge, a domestic violence warrant out in Ohio. So obviously he got the charges in DeKalb County, and he also got a charge in Ohio concerning one of his followers because he abuses followers. So now some of his followers said, "We're not going to deal with this abuse anymore, that we are actually going to deal with calling the cops, and we're going to have to get some type of justice." So that is all that situation going on. And I just want you to understand, I'm not coming at him hard, but it is wrong because that could be your sister, that could be your cousin in this sex cult and not be able to come home. And we definitely going to keep you all updated about Nature Boy. Of course, his followers have been out and around trying to defend him, saying that he does not do anything wrong. He called himself the three God. Obviously, he's not a God because when he was calling from the jailhouse, he was definitely crying. Obviously, he's not a God because he can't get himself out of jail. Now, if you were a God, if you was a high God, if you that's what you want to claim yourself, you would be able to get out of jail. Obviously, you wouldn't even went to jail in the first place because you are most powerful. Obviously, this man is a human being. He's not a God. He's a false prophet, and a lot of his followers need to understand that. They just go around and they do all of this type of stuff. They need to understand that he's not a God. So let me know in the comments. How do you feel about Nature Boy? Do you think it is finally justice for the victims of Nature Boy, or do you really, really believe that? Let me know in the comments, and I will be the first one to read your comment, and I will definitely respond back to your comment. Okay, let's go to the next topic. We are talking about none other than Tasha K and Cardi B. Well, the Hollywood Unlocked, which is not credible, they came out and they said Tasha K can possibly serve prison time for breaking the law with Cardi B. And of course, you had another person named Omar Wiggins that she can possibly face prison time. All of these people done that. So today, Tasha K decided to troll the internet and said, hey, I have been locked up. I went to jail. And of course, Chelsea was recording it because everybody keep thinking that Tasha K is going to be locked up. Obviously, she haven't. It was no mug shot. And people need to understand where you're getting your information from. The Hollywood Unlocked is not credible. Dennis Byron is not credible. When they say this stuff, I always look at, okay, when's she going to get locked up? When is a mugshot going to happen? When is the charge going to be posted on the internet? Nobody have posted any of these things on the internet. You also seen my radio posting about this. That's another person that promotes and posts fake news. I did not go live and talk about it because I knew it was a bunch of fake news because you can't go to jail when it comes to a civil case. People need to understand Tasha K and Cardi B had a civil case. It was not a criminal case. It was civil. You can't go to jail for a civil case. And people need to understand that. If Tasha K was in any wrong, her attorney, Ogre, her legal people would come at her and say, hey, you broke the law and you may end up in jail. They could have easily said this to Tasha K that you could end up in some type of prison because you are constantly keep talking about Cardi B. Obviously, that's not having happened because she's still doing interviews. She just went on, turned out with T.S. Madison. She done an exclusive interview with T.S. Madison regarding Cardi B. She did an interview regarding Cardi B on All Black Network. And she also, they claim that she have not taken down the video concerning Cardi B. And when I went on the page, give me a second. Let me fact check myself while I'm here. Let me go to Tasha K page. Give me a second here. And then I'm going to see if she have taken it down. I know she took all the stuff down regarding Cardi B on her Instagram because I have checked her Instagram and everything that she had posted about her have been taken down off her website. All of it have been taken down. I don't see anything concerning Cardi B on her page. All of it has been taken down. So when people say she have not taken down this stuff, I'm like, clearly you're not following her. Clearly you not see that it had definitely have been taken down because when you go on her social media, you see all of it have been taken down. People just want to see her in jail. I don't want to see Tasha K in jail. Number one, she's a mother. Number two, she's a wife. And number three, she's a businesswoman, and she have a lot of employees that depends on her. And if she goes to jail, those are a lot of employees, a lot of families are not going to be able to feed their families because she's in jail. So obviously, we don't need to see her in jail at all. But obviously, when I see y'all on these social media sites and y'all report that Tasha K is going to jail, understand the source. If you can't find a case number or a warrant number or a mugshot, obviously it's not true. So shout out to Tasha because she did go live. She was talking about it that she went to jail for having expired plates and all of that. Obviously, that was shade towards Kerrion Franklin. Obviously, that was the situation with that. So obviously that is shade when it comes to that. Okay, so obviously we will definitely keep y'all updated about Unwind with Tasha K, and we will keep y'all updated about Cardi B. Now, let me also switch gears and talk about this subject about Kerrion Franklin. Y'all all know that Kerrion Franklin is in jail. He is sitting in the Los Angeles County Jail on a felony with a $35,000 bond, and also he have a bond that has to be paid in Texas. Now, of course, singer and church leader, pastor, spiritual leader, Dr. Reid, and also gospel legend John B. Key supposed to bail out Kerrion Franklin out of jail. So obviously they came out and they said they was going to bail him out, and that have not happened. When it came to out for him to be bailed out, he still have not been bailed out. So of course I've been watching Dr. Larry Reid when he was live yesterday. He said, well, he's having doubts of releasing Kerrion Franklin from jail because he said, what if how do we know if he's going to go to court? If he don't go to court, that's money that we have wasted. But I want to say this to Larry Reid: why would you put it out there to the social media world that you and John B. Key are two preachers from North Carolina and that y'all don't want to see a man in jail? Why would you put it out there that you was going to bail him out? Everybody was expecting it, but now you are sitting here and say that you may not bail him out because you don't know if he's going to go to court and he's going to face any charges. So I'm saying to you, brother, you should have paused instead of put it out to the world that you was going to bail him out. And as you could report right now, that Kerrion Franklin is still in jail. This man had a gun, he had a taser, he had a busted tail lights, he had expired plates. He also had traffic tickets and traffic stuff in Texas. Now we don't know if he has something more serious because, of course, Larry Reid went live and he said that the bail bondsman in Atlanta. The bail bondsman in Los Angeles County said that he have a warrant in Texas and that he cannot bail out of the LA County because of the warrant that he got in Texas. And of course, we are going to keep you all updated on this situation. I'm going to break it down and give y'all more information as we get it. But like I said, this story is all developing, and everything that I said in here is alleged. Okay, is alleged, and it's an amazing day. Okay, so everything that I said in here is alleged. So y'all, thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all subscribe on the Wiley Show, and we will see y'all in the next video. Peace.